Hold on. Not yet.
I'm Cadillacing through the hood, sitting on 24. 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 I'm Cadillac.
Good evening, everyone. It's your man P Stock, the host, and tonight, the host of iHipHopTV, Aladdin 19 Freestyle Fridays, one-on-one. Check us out. Got some great one-on-one hot female artists this week. You don't want to miss that. You know, the female hot spitters are coming through. They're coming through. But definitely. But tonight, it's story time with Mook. You know, I know y'all been waiting for this all week long. Y'all been waiting to get at this. So, without further ado, we got Mook. What's up, Mook? You look sober today. Are we?
Right. It's like almost like feels like the first blunt of the day, like shit for
All right.
It's funny as shit.
All right. I hear you.
Hey, I seen some shit with that dude Gilly the kid.
Yeah, what about it?
How you snitching? How you snitched? Had some paperwork and shit. I don't know if that's true or not.
Snitched on who?
I don't know. His man Wallow posted some like a letter that he found with it said officer and it said Gilly, and then I don't know if it's true. I know you from that area and shit, so that's what I was asking you. You might know more than I
I'm
would.
not from there. I know them. I used to run with the figures back in the day with Hot Runner. And
I know.
Gilly, I don't know, man. I don't believe it. Philly's a different animal. I'm not from Philly though, but I lived there for I had a lot of fun there. Made money there. Made people. Met a lot of people there. Did a lot of things there. Philly's cool. Philly is cool. But yeah, music scene is out of sight whenever the pandemic is gone. But you know, whatever it is, the truth will come to the light. Man, all these niggas are snitching for real.
Always, and that's funny because that's exactly what that nigga said.
You know,
and just to start off with the light joint, just to recap from what I was talking about last week. Me and my mans went to Frederick from Virginia, fucking with them white joints. Bro, we left that joint like maybe like 1, 2 in the morning. Bro, I swear we were tired, drunk, high, whatever. Nigga.
Mm-hmm.
He told me to drive. Like, nigga, I'm just as fucked up as you. Why you gonna make me drive? But whatever, I drive. Nigga, somehow we ended up in Virginia somewhere. Bro, we both were passed out. We both woke up. And the light was green. And the nigga looking at me like, bro, how the fuck can you fall asleep? Nigga, because you fell asleep, bro. Like, fuck, how you going to tell me about me falling asleep? Nigga, you was asleep too. Nigga, we both were asleep. The fuck? Nigga, don't be mad at me. Like, nigga, I told you I was fucked up. You should have drove. Like, what do you mean? But at those times, bro, we was working at this one joint. And it's funny because the one joint that we worked at, the lady there, bro, she was sexy, bad joint, bad, and she was older, like maybe I want to say like I'm like 26. She might have just turned 40. You know what I'm saying? But she was still bad. Like she had a boyfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And like low key, I don't give a fuck about this nigga, so I'm gonna shout his name out too. Nigga, and like whole time, like only reason why I'm shouting the nigga's name out because it hits harder. Like it hits so much harder because of the nigga's name, bro. The nigga's name was James Player. Like nigga,
James
like,
Player.
It's in the name, my motherfucker. Like it's in the god. Hey, bro. All right, so sexy joint, bro. Nigga. I ended up working there for like maybe like 6-7 months.
Right.
I got tired, bro. Like waking up so early, like my car fucking up because of all the deliveries, bro. Like nigga, like I know you've been around that joint, bro. Working in DC, having to come home to Gaithersburg, like bro, that shit's not the move. That traffic you sitting and all that extra shit, like bro, that shit's nah. So like my car getting fucked up. So like low key, something happened and I got suspended. All right, bet.
Okay.
And I was working back already. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then I text my buddy like, yo, is he coming back? But the dude, James Blair, was her boyfriend. Always had one of the work vehicles. The reason why we had to use our own cars because all the work vehicles are broke down. Low key, he's the only one that's using one of the work vehicles, and then have one in the shop. So when one goes down, he can go get the other one and use it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I learned a lot of shit, like a lot of positivity and a lot of self. I guess like self motivation, like you know what I'm saying. Whatever it is, focus on self.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like self preservation. That was what I hear in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of positivity messages, and I focus that in my life right now.
Mm-hmm.
But a lady sends my boss an email. Hey, I heard you're dating James Player, and I just want you to know his name fits him to the T. While you're dealing with what you're dealing with, and he's telling you that he's coming to take care of his mom, no, he's coming to be with me. And I just thought you should know this dog that you're dealing with, because I just cut him loose about a week ago. And I've been trying to get in touch with you, but I don't know how to, and I don't want to call your job so we could have this while you're at work. So I think it's best that I deliver this message via email. And that's what my boss clicked and opened. And low key, my buddy was still working there at the time. That message got sent.
Mm-hmm.
The front of house manager that was assisting my boss was fucking him. So he got the scoop as soon as she got the scoop, because she's all in the emails. And low key, that was my job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to do that. But since I'm the one that's like getting rides and not really having my own vehicle, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to vehicle, bro. I had a fucking brand new whip with 45,000 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep that. Like low key, I need to get a little bit more work done. Nah, I'm not doing that. So I play the bag. I don't need the big promotion, none of that. Fuck it. So my buddy took it. He didn't like it. Gave it to somebody else, and that message came through. And the nigga walked up in that bitch like nothing happened. But like low key, like they were doing the same shit. Pharmaceutical repping. They both went to the same seminar classes for the. They sell like health products and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, pyramid scheme kind of things. But you know, if you do it more and more, the more buys, the more sales you get, the more people that proteges you get, you can make bread. They both did their own forms.
Mm-hmm.
But there was always self-perseverance kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And low key, this nigga fucked it up with a bad drink, bro. Like, she was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bad, very smart, very independent, very strong black woman. Like, bro, very definition of a fucking black goddess, bro. Like, she was built, worked out, hard fucking worker.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga fucked with her, played her.
Mm.
James played the game.
James Player. So you hear that, ladies? Email her and tell her the copper copy of Kerry Gardet's How to Find Mr. Right. You can find that on iHipHopTV.com.
Niggas rewriting fucking how Stella got his group back and shit, fucking up these bitches out here. Nigga, like, God damn, bro, like, she's bad, bro. You ain't had to do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like a young nigga like me could like prosper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like be a nigga sugar mama or something. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be good. I'll be good for it.
Wow, James Player.
Fuck, bro. Like, I never forget that name because, like, nigga, like, taking the work trucks to go be with his mom. Come getting meals for his mom. Bro, there's so many instances he used his mom, and every time he used his mom, he was probably with that chick.
My mama say I gotta get her a meal. My mama say I gotta get the truck. Mama say I gotta take her to the doctors.
I'm telling you, that shit's crazy. It's almost like the nigga knew what his last name was, and he had to like get in the character every day he woke up. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, I don't know.
Did he always wear khakis and sports jackets?
Nah, it was like the little track pants.
Track suits.
Like, look like he just came from the gym. Like, he's a personal trainer type shit. Like, low key, he's a personal trainer on the low too.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And that was his. You know, like he came in there like he just got back from working out and shit.
Yeah. My mama say I gotta go to the gym.
But low key, but that's why I wanted to recap from what we were talking about last week and talk about this nigga. Like that story just stuck with me all these years, and I couldn't believe he did Shorty like that. She was a good joint.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It happens. It happens. It happens.
Yeah. Now you're doing your little.
So we're gonna go to the break real quick, and we'll be right back with Storytime with Mook.
Save 5% with keyword iHeart. You're listening to
I'm not a loser.
Deacon Live.
Yeah,
Deacon Live.
Of course.
Deacon Live presents to you 2K Kent and their latest song, On That Chick. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and see their new
it might
Apple
pick up.
commercial on iHipHopTV.com.
So we gotta be quiet while it's wrong. That's a minute break. Anyway, so we're coming back.
Just move your body. You gon' make me cop a new Bugatti. Ride with me like Drake
Shouldn't, but because I don't have a mic on, but I think my computer might pick it up. Can't hear you, they hear me.
Straight to the condo. 2K, the head honcho. She wanna get with me cause I'm so that big, so good. I give it to her, it's so good. On top of that, bigger stacks, a boomerang, go get it, give it right back. She bad.
Oh, definitely. You can definitely check me out on iHipHopTV. Definitely to iHipHopTV.com.
was ready to go
You can
back.
check my Instagram,
30
2K
seconds.
_Kent official, 2K Kent TV for YouTube. And
Let's go ahead
that's
and
where
let it
everything
go.
is at, right
Let's
there.
let
And
it go.
2K Kent on Twitter, 2K _Kent. Yeah, on Twitter. So we pretty much put everything there.
Do 15 and we're back. Storytime with Mook.
So like, just to start the whole story off with the Shorty, to get to that house party that I've been telling y'all about, bro. Oh man, this sounds so bad. But I remember this one time, bro, I was sick, my nigga, like sick. I only get sick like maybe like once a year type shit. Like, nigga, I'm sick. Bro, Shorty came, brought me some medicine, bro. Just to make a nigga feel good. Like, bro, she sucked my dick in like the festive sceneries. Like, I was in like front of a pool, and like I'm just sitting in the truck, like, why the fuck am I here? Like, I'm dying, bitch. Like, do you not understand? Like, you really wanted my company this bad, and the next thing you know, like, nigga, she just topped me off. Oh, I guess I can enjoy this for a little bit, you know. The water does look nice over there. Sun's shining pretty nicely right now. I shouldn't be upset. But why would I be mad? You know, maybe I can for a couple minutes. You know, whatever. And guess what? She swallowed. Oh man, that's even better. but anyway, so it's like a series of events like this. So like this is all right. So this is one time that made it like seal the deal. And it was a Hennessy night. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it was just like ridiculously long for no apparent reason. And I just I wasn't even having fun anymore. sent her home. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning now. My buddy just woke up and went to work. Like, god damn.
Nay Nizzle came back through.
No, that's terrible. Terrible part for her to come back on. But still wearing her stuff that she bought me. Thank you. But after that, one night, her dog already had sex with, I guess, another male dog. And the dog was pregnant. So, like, me and that night led to a series of other nights. A hotel room being bought. And her giving me one of the puppies from the litter for free for my kids. She really wanted to give it to my daughter, but my daughter was in a whole nother country. Like, oh, you can give it to your son. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck am I going to do with a dog? And niggas like, bro, I'll buy the dog off you. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's talk about that when the dog comes. The dog's not even here yet, and I'm already getting offers for them. But it was a blue pit, blue eyes, and the one I got, bro, had a fucking yin-yang symbol in his fucking face. The nigga used to just come by my feet every day I used to get off work, because I was, like, sleeping at the little bitch's house on the couch. I was bad when his daughter was there. Like, feel kind of bad, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, they won't leave you alone unless you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I try to sleep on the couch and, like, mind my space. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what you doing? You up? You up? Well, if you don't come sleep with me, I'm going to just tell you stories that you don't want to hear and then talk about shit. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Perfect example of the story. So I'm playing The Witcher on the Xbox. I guess she took from her baby father or whatever. And it's funny because I downloaded, like, my profile onto the hard drive. And all my saved shit was there. I just had to install it back on the, like, bro, that shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, bro, I had this account for like 7 years. Like, I made that account before Marcellus was even born and had the same account ever since. On the very first original Xbox that came out with the fucking stupid connection shit. But anyway, she comes out. And the only reason why I ended up fucking the joint, bro, is because she told me this stupid ass story. I don't know why guys just like to get their dick sucked all the time. Like, if it's a normal dick, it's fine. Like, it's fine. But my baby father has like a and he thinks I'm supposed to just suck it. Like, I'm like, why the fuck do I just want to hear about this nigga's horse cock? Like, all right, well, a normal dick, like, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, well, yours is perfect. Like, bitch, what do you want to do? Like, do you just want to go to the room? Yeah, all right, come on, fuck, you know, like, just so I don't have to hear dumbass stories like just for trying to play a motherfucking video game and my motherfucking business. I had to hear about a nigga and his horse cock, and mine's just a normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, thanks, bitch, thanks. Way to boost the nigga's self-esteem. You know what I'm saying?
Don't fall in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, like, okay, like, what am I supposed to do after this horse cock already just been all up in this joint? Like, dive head first in this fucking swimming pool, bitch? 8 feet? Like, come on. The fuck, bitch? Go deep sea diving? The fuck? Thanks. Thanks a lot. But that's why she made it to these stores. But anyways, going along. So this dog was born. This dog got me 7 grams of some stuff. That's what I'm gonna say. Some stuff. And I end up at this party, but to get to this party, and we're talking about music. So back in them days, like, nigga, that's when 21 Savage, that's when niggas started doing that, you know, stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And the music, like, was like around that era. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug was just popping. It's like the slime joints was coming out. You know what I'm saying? This is when Young Thug was just coming up. You know what I'm saying? With the Lil Wayne joint getting shot up, the bus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is when Lil Wayne was dying off and Young Thug was taking it. And the niggas that were coming behind Young Thug, like Lil Yachty and them niggas was taking it. So niggas was on that dancing tip type shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I ended up hanging out with these days because, like, as long as we're talking about the dog or some stuff, there was a lot of stuff just floating around. And it was me either wanting to go to that kind of storytelling and just savagely having sex with somebody for, you know what I'm saying? Like, or go chill with my niggas, and I would sell stuff and go chill with my niggas, and then we'll do some stuff, and then be up all night and just be freestyling. And there was a section where I wasn't listening to none of that new shit.
Right.
Bro, we was recording all of our sessions when we called it like Booth in the Coupe. My man's had a bluish, grayish Mustang, and we just freestyle all motherfucking night. And like low key, we had we brought a couple of niggas in these sessions. Like a lot of the niggas that I hang with, always out in the back. I'm like, what the fuck do y'all niggas do all night? Nigga, we freestyle. Like, nah. Yeah. So like low key, bro, I used to have like in one of my iPhone, my old iPhone back in the day, like I used to have so many recorded sessions that like we got like my man's brother from another mother that I stayed with, his boys. The dude Truzy came into the booth one time, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, the booth was wherever I made it because I'm not paying niggas studio time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We just find tight instrumentals that we wanted to freestyle on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was back in them days when niggas was just like, bro, we don't even write no more. We freestyle. Like, all right, bet. Fuck it then. I ain't writing no more either. That's how I got to, like, but, so, the niggas that I was hanging out with in that Booth in the Coupe experience was the same niggas that we ended up knowing these people to get to this house. Bro, these niggas had like the biggest fucking island in the middle of their kitchen. Maybe like 50 beer pong cups.
Damn.
But, you know, I was like, bro, you know this stuff, if you drink a lot, it resets. And he's like, you can keep drinking. Oh, okay. But that 7 went down to like 4, and then by the time the morning hit, man, that shit was down to like maybe like 1.5 grams left. I was like, damn, I love parties. But this game, I'm forever in love with this game. So you get 2 ping pong balls, and the person's adjacent to each other start. Whoever gets the ball in the cup first gets to the next nigga. But if you get the ball in the cup on the first try, you can pass it to whoever the fuck you want. But the objective is to stack the cup. And if you stack the cup, a nigga has to drink one of the cups that's in the center of this island.
Right.
In the middle of the cups is a death cup.
Right.
Hopefully beer all around the cups. But in the death cup, nigga, they can put whatever the fuck they want to put in that motherfucker, bro. And lucky me, nigga, I ain't never had to drink that cup. But I learned real quick. Nigga named Luke Metcalf. Or Luke Crop, one of the two. But the Metcalf and the Crop HVAC company, like them niggas was, hey brother, I was chilling with their son, the youngest one. And nigga, that nigga's house was big as fuck. I had the best time of my life, but you don't stand next to that nigga, to the left or to the right of him.
Why is that?
Bro, I seen this nigga with a stack, maybe like that. Stack of cups, bro. Bounce that motherfucking ball in the land in that cup on the first try. He gets to pass it to whoever the fuck he want to pass it to, bro. And if that nigga gets it and you don't, because your stack is just as high, at this point, the game is almost over. And if it's up to him and you next to him on any of those, you know what I'm saying? Any of those left or to the right, nigga, he's fucking you up, bro. And I'm standing next to him, bro. I saw that after the first game, bro. He was getting niggas out left and right. And what they did was like, it's called like a cyclone, bro. They stack you multiple times, bro. Like, the nigga got stacked 11 times. That's 11 beers you gotta drink before you can even get back in the game. So you're still getting stacked, nigga. Like, bro. These niggas throwing up in the sink, like right in the middle of the game. Like, hey, bro, I got some shit. Let's go get it. Come on, I got it, bro. You know, I got you. And I got there, having to hear stories like that with that dog that I got. You know what I'm saying? But that's the sexiest dog. I'm mad that I really got rid of it just for some immature pleasures. You know what I'm saying? The dog. But that's sums up that conclusion of that house party. Niggas was throwing up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But niggas were alive again to play 2 more games of that.
Mm-hmm.
By that 3rd game, niggas were done.
You ever heard of a game called Smiles?
No.
Oh, yeah. See, y'all don't know nothing.
No.
I'll tell you about it when we come back from this break.
All right.
All right.
Save 5% with keyword iHeart. You're listening to
I'm not a loser!
Deacon Live.
Deacon Live.
Deacon Live.
Of course.
Deacon Live presents to you 2K Kent and their latest song, On That Chick. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and see their new Apple commercial on iHipHopTV.com.
I pull up, phantom, flossing is part of the anthem. Just move your body, you gon' make me cop a new Bugatti. Ride with me like Dre Chick. I take you to the Bay Chick, to the city, right across the Bay Bridge. Kick it with me, I'll show you how we stay rich. Sipping on that excellence convo. After that, we straight to the condo. 2K, the head honcho. She wanna get with me cause I'm so that big, so hood. I give it to her, it's so good. So on top of that, bigger stacks, a boomerang, go get it, give it right back.
She bad.
Oh, definitely.
35
you can,
seconds.
Definitely check me out on iHipHopTV. Definitely to iHipHopTV.com. You can check my Instagram, 2K_Kent official, 2K Kent TV for YouTube. And yeah, that's where everything is at right there. And 2K Kent on Twitter, 2K_Kent. Yeah, on Twitter. So we pretty much put everything there.
All right, we're back. Story time with Mook. Crazy one. So before we went off, you was telling us about the beer pong games y'all played. You know those kid games. That's how I used to play. You know, so no, we was overseas. We used to play a game called Smiles. Okay. So how it is? Okay, I say there'd be 4 of us. We're in a place. We're at a table. Table's covered with tablecloth. You can have your beer, whatever you have, and smoking, and you got a bottle. And everybody got a shot glass or a cup, right? So you got to sit at the table, and underneath the table is a chick, okay, a female. So you got to sit at the table and try to figure out, without smiling, who's getting their dicks up. And if you figure out, guess wrong, you got to drink a shot. And then if not, if you get it right, the person that was, they got to drink a shot.
That's dope. Hey, I don't know females like that to get that.
Yeah, that's true. But you know,
But
don't
look,
try that at home.
But look, all right, don't try that. Look, like low key. They were like that, but they wouldn't admit that we're like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
I've been all over the world. I seen women do stuff that you just won't believe. I've seen wifey material women. That's make you want to puke. Ooh, what the? Ooh.
I didn't say that.
2 at a time, half the night. 2 at a time. Calling straight dudes off the street. Oh man, that's ugly.
Oh, man.
Yo, what y'all doing? Come on up here. Yeah, it's crazy. Hit this. Crazy stuff, man.
Yo, that's savage.
Huh?
Yo, I just caught on to what you just said, bro. That's savage as fuck, nigga.
Yeah, it was. That's the way. That's being on tour. I ain't gonna say the name of the group, but
Hey,
yeah.
low key. Oh man, quick. I bet that. Quick Mississippi story. Quick joint. Just to take off with that. The other day, Shorty hit my phone. Yo, move. Cold outside. I don't want to sleep in my car. Move. I bet. Hey, yo, bro. $40, bro. You probably, you know what I'm saying? Probably, yeah. Nah, you serious? I'm gonna call. I'm gonna hit you back. Called that joint. Yo, Mom, I'm sorry. I feel bad because I sold you kind of short. You know what I'm saying? I should have said more, but I told my bucks $40. And it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, hey, Mook, no, thank you. I got. Hey, look, listen. I need a shower. Shorty, you can do all that when you get here. I'm just letting you know. Possibly. Niggas might have to go to the ATM. They might not. You know, but hey, never know.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Please, I need that help.
Crazy.
But it never went down though. Shout out to the GTA character. She know who she is, huh? Nah, it didn't go down.
It didn't go down.
It didn't go down. You know, niggas didn't have it. You get paid on Thursday. You gonna set it up, Mook? Nah, I ain't wanna see that joint again. Nah, bro. She gone. She was too bad, too savage. I wasn't ready for that. It was too fast. But thank God it didn't happen though. But I wanted to shout out Scentbird. Because I was always one of those broke niggas that always wanted to smell good. Broke cheap. $14.95, bro. A month. Got me feeling amazing. Like I said, all month February I was in Burbank. I'm waiting for my Bulgari to come out. I think I got Bulgari. I think I might have got Shorty a birthday present. I don't know. I might have got Bulgari first. Knowing me. But I think I did. Yeah, I know I got one for you. But also that whole episode took place sponsored by Hennessy, because you know anything was possible, which got me that dog. They got me them drugs. They end up at that party. Shout out Hennessy. The dog's name Goose, by the way. They named the dog Goose. Because it was blue, but the eyes are like ice blue. But the coat was like had a grayish tint, but it's supposed to be blue. But it looked more so gray to me. But the eyes were like ice blue. So that dog, and like a little kid, I want to get back to Virginia. Like if I go back to Virginia, I just want to see the dog. Like that's all I want to see. Because they said that nigga big. Because like I seen the dad and the mom. Like I seen the mom and the dad, like low-key. And the mom was beautiful and the dad was big. Like the head was massive, like a true pig joint. You know what I'm saying? They was certified. They had their papers. And so they gave me that joint for free. But charged niggas like $500 to $700 for them joints. It's taking payment plans and everything. And I got one. Sold that motherfucker for like 7 grams of gear. And I had some led to some red dreads that we'll get into another day. You know, Miss Jackson was involved. Shout out Miss Jackson. A bunch more. There's another person named Camille out that joint, and like that joint is weird. That's another story. But until then, you know what I'm saying?
What's up at the creek?
What you mean?
The creek. People go to the creek to smoke down there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I never been. Like I was never taken to the creek or the rivers or none of that. I was at the beach one time But when you said the creek to me, it's that same GTA character. Like that's what she be saying. She lives on the creek or at the creek or some shit. And I don't know. Like so, I don't. Like it has multiple meanings for me. Like every time I'm going to fuck with her, it's like something about the creek. But other than that, I don't know nothing about no creeks out here. But Shorty just said that they do be smoking out there.
We're gonna go to a quick break. When we come back, you'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. Let people know what's coming next week.
Okay.
Kevin, this is nice.
Look, I caught her bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You had a tad delay. I never had to wait. You got her underlay. I caught her bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You had a tad delay. I never had to wait. You got her underlay.
Hold up. LB's just for the cheese. Let me tell you how I did it. New foreigns on J Jordans, like the shoes came with it. I'm worth a ticket times 100. You can see that I'm blunted. It's just me and my money. I don't need too much company. I'm baller blocking, bottle popping, ace of spade on the sipping. 6 soil, my 4 nickel slide up, catch a nigga slipping. This ran through about 20 bags, flexed out with the proceeds. Got it hooked like codeine. In these streets, they know me. Forgot, man, which day we in. Still counting from yesterday. Maybe it was Wednesday, maybe it was Thursday. No whereabouts since I'm clocking. Ain't no plans of me stopping. Armied up like the military, don't show the guns since we pop.
I caught her bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You had a tad delay. I never had to wait. You got her underlay. I caught her bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You had a tad delay. I never had to wait. You got her underlay.
Jug, 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 I got the trap jumping off working hoes. One stop shop, come and cop, we coking pussy, bro. The kid on Frosted Freeze, neck and wrist 30, but no, I just popped the rubber band and splurged. With my kinfolk, I trapped in trenches and worked them hennos. Then pop tags and told Louis bags out the stenos. I be whipping and shipping in pots while selling puss on the side. Little choosy Susie when we met was a 6, so I turned her ass into a dime, but it wasn't for nothing. Had her fucking and sucking for decades. Separate tricks back to back. In the assembly line, I go hard on the whore about mine. Quick as out the whore like Ike. If the money ain't right, I can't help it. The only thing that sparked my interest begin and end with them digits. They say the birds are the same feather flock together. I guess it's why I like bitches and chickens.
Look, I caught her bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You had a tad delay. I never had to wait. You got her underlay. I caught her bag today. You threw the bag away. Shorty a 10. She looking like anime. I'm going in. You had a tad delay. I never had to wait. You got her underlay.
All right. We're back with story time with Mook. And that was High Risk, Young NAZ, and Too Nutty, Too Stubby. Check it out. It's a hot album. Hot album. Check it out. Check it out. So, Mook, what's coming next week? Where are we going to pick up?
Possibly, I'm probably going to tell you about the Red Dreads. Red Dreads.
Red Dreads?
Good story. Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, let them know.
It's like red's my favorite color, so it was like already won. Red bone, already won. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty thick. Pretty thick. So yeah, red dreads. Red dreads.
Red Dreads. All right, remember that one. Put that in your book. Let me put it down on the kind of. All All right. So we're in there. So till next week, this has been Story Time with Mook. Peace. All right. I'll put music videos in the breaks.
I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in the shit I get love. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move. I be on my super fly shit, blasted out of my mind with like 2 to 5 chicks that sticks. Yeah, I keep them in my repertoire. Bad bitches with more hits.
We're still streaming.
Money on time, never go hungry cause the money's online. Never live bummy cause I'm
You're done, though. You're done.
Getting bottle service without spending a dime. Nigga, I ain't lying. Send my dimes for the drinks though. Me and J Coast in the mink coast. Swimming in weed smoke, repping that East Coast. Say I'm worth it and working me with the deep road. International celeb, young slim. Even and after I'm dead, I'm so fat. Forever after the bread. So utter another round of the bump like I said. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in the shit I get love. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in the shit I get love. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move. Slide up on shorty in the foreign car. Wave juice already off the Parmesan, yeah. And I ain't even stumbling. My goonies watching everything going and coming in. So they don't want nothing in. So let me get back to my party vibe and a bunch of trim. Booty like a dump truck, mega slim. Looking like I'm making goods with a gang of friends. Cranberry with the kettle one. Or off the pineapple and a little one. Tipsy, ready for the hit and run. She tipsy, ready for the hit and run. Cause this life is not the life for the dreamy ones. This life is not the life of an easy one. Louis the price of a flat screen TV, son. Hate the Mac, that the Beamer, how you lose one. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in the shit I get love. I'm a winner in this bitch. You just getting in the shit I get love. And I know you wanna hate us, and that's okay too. I be on hiatus, wait for the next move. She ain't seen a piece since a peace sign. I try to get deep with a feline. I give her what she needs so that I can read her mind. But this bitch is burnt out like a D-line. I put your first place before I feed.
Trying to get me some eats. My man called, said he's on board for back to the beat. Yeah, yo, that's P. Still gotta change, gotta cash my check, so where's the pause? 7th Street, Northwest, by the campus. That's the best. I'm off at 8, so I hit you at 9. I'll bring the track and DB, we get 4 this time.